everybody. Hello. Yeah, we're here. What's going on? Hello, everybody. Welcome to this preview show of the podcast, which is known as the Big Time Show podcast, that is seen here live on Facebook, live on YouTube, and live on Twitter as well. Welcome to this small preview show about tomorrow. And welcome to, of course, the family on Podbean for this small brief show talking about tomorrow's show that will be at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, Central Daylight Time, tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. I hope that you guys will, hey, what's up, my brother Gary? Well, I see you, man. Hope you guys will join me on tomorrow at 3 p.m. as we continue on with our conversation and dialogue and even a little healthy debate about our Dallas Cowboys as we get closer and closer to the NFL draft and what has happened since Tuesday, since the last time I was with you guys. Obviously, there is always news and always things that the whole fan base grabs. I guess grabs the attention that has been given. Hey, Bruce, what's up? I see you. Appreciate you joining in for this little small preview. But tomorrow we'll talk about the latest. There's been reports, obviously, about Jerry falling in love with a certain tight end in the draft that we all know. Is it true? Is it real? And does it really make a difference? That's what we're going to talk about on tomorrow, along with another issue that I feel like we need to talk about as well. So I hope you guys will consider joining me tomorrow at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. on tomorrow. And let's have a little fun. Hey, Bruce, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for your commitment already. I hope that others will join in. And it's always just good to have true fans to come in. Of course, the fans have different perspectives, but it's always good to be open and hear what some folks may be thinking. And I'm one that is always open to new ideas and everything. We might as well have some fun because, you know, the organization is not going to do what we're suggesting anyway. So we might as well have fun just by just hanging out in all these different groups that I'm quite sure a lot of you guys support and watch and all that kind of stuff. It's just good to have a platform to discuss, and we play our own bootleg GMs. That's armchair GMs. You know, that's what we are. But a lot of us make a whole lot of sense, and a whole lot of you guys, at least hang with me, make a lot more sense than some of our front office moves that I've seen over the last few years. So I welcome all comments, and we're going to talk about it on tomorrow. As we get closer, there are some things that I've said over at least the last 2.5 weeks, at least maybe 3, that things are clearing up as far as, at least in my opinion, exactly, Gary. You know, things are kind of clearing up in which way I think that we're going to be going. There's another element that may need to be discussed as well on tomorrow, such as this, and we're not going to get into it now, but are we really going to draft at 10? We'll talk about that on tomorrow. If there are certain guys that are not there at 10, will we just say, okay, well, let's just go ahead and let's just draft now regardless who it is? Or would we trade back? Hey, Matthew, I see you, man. What's going on? Appreciate you popping in on me real quick. So we're gonna talk about that on tomorrow. There's at 10, if certain people are not there at 10, and if we don't really want, for instance, somebody like Waddle, Jalen Waddle, and say, okay, we just can't do that. If we don't do that, if somebody is that greedy, would they move up to 10 to try to take it from us? And could they make an offer that we cannot refuse? I mean, it is the 10th pick in the draft, and there are some real good players that's going to be there at 10. These are things that, we have to talk about on tomorrow. So get ready for it. I'm coming. 3 p.m. Come with your ideas. Come with your suggestions. Exactly, Gary. That's what I'm talking about. Gary says that's part of what my thinking is also, for real. And I believe that at that particular time, then you have to entertain all options. And there's going to be a lot of Cowboy fans that are going to be very, very upset because their guy, hey, Tommy, I see you, man. Hey, their guy will be there at 10. Okay. Their guy, the fan base guy, will be there at 10. But the question is that guy the Cowboys guy? You see, the fan base, we got our, we ready. We got our draft board ready. But for some reason, I just got the feeling the Cowboys draft board is going to look just totally different than our draft board. And if the guys are not there at 10, somebody is going to want to jump up and possibly try to get there. So, I mean, that's a tremendous scenario that I think is worth talking about. We'll talk about that on tomorrow as well. We'll kind of zoom in on probably 2 guys that I think will be there at 10. And the question is, will they pull the trigger on it? So some of you guys already know who I'm talking about, a few of them, because if you've been following me, you already know where I'm going. And I'll give you a hint. I'm talking other than Kyle Pitts, okay? I'm talking other than Kyle Pitts because I personally do not believe he will be there. I don't. Some of you guys may believe it. I just don't think so. But if he's not there, then I got 2 guys in mind that are there that probably will be there. And the question is, do we pull the trigger on it, or do we accept a possible trade, or do we just pick somebody completely different? Then, for instance, I hate to get into the show, but it is what it is. I go in depth with it tomorrow. Like at 10, for instance, there's a good possibility that the best defensive players probably still won't have been taken off the board yet. So you'll have Surtain and Horn there. And my question is, do they just bypass those 2 and just go get Slater? You see what I'm saying? This is, yeah, we don't need them, Bruce. I agree. We don't need them, but let's not get crazy. We'll take them. Look, there is no downside now for you getting him. Let's not let. No, we don't need him. But if he, he's not gonna be there anyway, so I'm not even gonna entertain that. But what the Cowboys like, they're just strange, man. They're kind of hard to predict, and then as they should be, they're real hush mouth. My question is, like, who's higher on their board? Is it Slater? Is he graded higher than Surtain and Horn? And if he's there, do they immediately jump on him? I mean, you can't predict Steven and McClay. You just can't. You can't. I know what we want, but if you don't learn anything in the last 2 to 3 years, is this: what the Cowboys should do, they don't do. And what they do, they shouldn't do. That's what I've learned. the people that we need to sign, they never sign. And then the people that they don't need to sign, they sign. I mean, that's my experience of the last few years. So, you know, these are things that we got to talk about. And I got a feeling, hey, Tony, I see you on Podbean. Appreciate you for popping in me on this preview show here. Tony, join me tomorrow at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. tomorrow Central Time for the show. I'm just giving a little small thing. Yeah, exactly, Gary. Gary says Taco Charlton will always be in my head on draft day. And for those that don't remember, Taco was there, but guess who else was there? That the real debate during that time was between Taco and T.J. Watt. Now y'all know who T.J. Watt is, right? T.J. Watt was is been in the Pro Bowl just about every year with the Pittsburgh Steelers, a legitimate threat, a great pass rusher, and we bypassed him for Taco Charlton. You know, these are the things that I just don't understand. But we got to go talk to Bruce. Pitts is not exactly, Gary. T.J. Watt is an all pro, not a Pro Bowler, all pro. He's both of them. Pitts is not losing any traction, Bruce. Pitts is gaining traction. I've heard people say that now he's one of the top pass quarterback. He's the most skilled player, the best player in the draft past, Trevor Lawrence. That's what I've heard some people say that. It don't care where you look, there's no downside to this kid. His only downside would be it'll be dependent on who he's going to. Hey, Tori, I see you. How you doing? A quarterback is going to make Pitts. If he goes to a subpar quarterback with no offensive line, Pitts, going to have trouble. If Pitts goes to Cincy, he'll do pretty good. Joe Burrow will get him the ball if he goes there. If he goes to Atlanta, if Atlanta decide to go that way instead of a quarterback, which I think is highly possible, Pitts would do well with Matt Ryan, no doubt about that. Pitts would do well, anyway. If you go to Detroit, golf will make him good. It will help him. It just all depends on where he goes. That'll determine how great he's gonna be. Atlanta's scary. That's why I say everybody talking about Gary. Everybody talking about getting another quarterback. But as I argue the case down, unless I see it, I say Atlanta is in a win now mode, especially since they got Matt Ryan. Even if you draft a quarterback, he's not starting over Matt Ryan. No way. And Julio Jones still there. Ridley is still there. Gage, who's the third receiver, still there. Gurley is still there. The backup running back, I forgot his name, but he's still there. Decent offensive line. They're in win now mode still. And if you add a Kyle Pitts to Julio Jones and Ridley, oh my goodness, man, come on now. I mean, this is what can happen. And I think, actually, to be honest with you, Gary, I think that's where the draft is going to really start with Atlanta. Another wild card is where will Sewell go? Who's going? I know everybody talking all these quarterbacks top 5, but how far down will Sewell go, and who finally going to pick him up? That's a big one. I see you, Matt. If Pitts passed 4 and 7 pick, I say Pitts would be there at 10. I agree. The wild card is, a lot of people talking about Lance going to Atlanta. I just can't see it. I can't. I mean, they may go that direction, but I just can't. Bruce say, what's my thought on these number changes? Oh, it's no problem. You got to keep in mind these guys real sensitive, Bruce. They guys would pay $50,000 to a person just to get the number back. That's how these guys do. A lot of their numbers are tied to their brand. A lot of their jersey sales and all that kind of stuff. So these guys are real sensitive about their numbers. It is what it is. I don't have no problem with it. Whatever make them feel like they can play better, that's the bottom line. If Jalen Smith want to wear number 9, Tony Romo's jersey and all that kind of stuff, so be it. Cowboy fans shouldn't be talking about it anyway. Zeke Elliott, in my opinion, is wearing Deion Sanders jersey. Y'all forgot about that, right? If Deion ain't got nothing, the Cowboys don't retire jerseys. They retire names. So everybody that got a number down there, everybody has a number. Some great player in Cowboy history done wore it. Chuck Howley, Randy White wore Chuck Howley's jersey. And them 2 Hall of Famers. Come on now. Larry Allen numbers is being worn. Randy Gregory is wearing Charles Haley's jersey. Come on now. So, it's really not a big deal. If that be the case, nobody should have wore Drew Pearson number. Come on. Michael Irvin wore it. And CD got it. Antonio Bryant had it. Dez Bryant had it. So the numbers don't mean nothing to Dallas. The only thing when it comes to Dallas is that your name go in that ring of honor up top. That's it. So should never be another 22 in my opinion. Exactly, Bruce. But check it out. How many 22s has it been since Emmett left? You see what I'm saying? They don't regard the numbers. So that's not an issue. But I understand individual guys wanting, whatever number they want back. It is what it is. It is what it is. So tomorrow at 3:00, come on, hang with me tomorrow if you can. If you cannot hang with me tomorrow, no problem. As you can see on your screen, for those that are on Podbean now, the show would not be live, but you can get the show maybe about 3 to 4 minutes after I finish the show, live show. It will be uploaded to Google Podcasts and Spotify and Pandora and iHeartRadio, LinkedIn and Tumblr. If you're on any one of those social media platforms, you can just go to that. It will be there probably about, as I said, maybe 3 minutes after I finish the show. So you can't hear me live, but at least you can hear the show. Why don't you do that? If you have any of those social media accounts, just go to it and just follow the show. Everybody can't watch me live all the time. Sometimes you just, it may be a day or two later and you got a little downtime. You can listen to my foolishness right then and there. So I appreciate it. Exactly, Gary. I've totally forgot about that. Bully Bob Hayes had Emmett's jersey a while before him. Nobody should have wore it after that, to be honest with you, but Emmett got it. It is what it is. So we got some interesting things to talk about tomorrow. I'd love to hear your opinions on it tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Let's see if we can help each other, because I'm not sure the Cowboys are going to be able to help us on draft night. I'm serious. Look, when you done got burnt so many times, you tend not to get too emotional about it because you expect the worst. I'm sorry. I know I got some optimistic Cowboy fans on here. I understand, but I'm more of on a realist. I'm a realist when it comes to the Cowboys. They have trained me quite well. They have. I'm sorry. They have. That I've been let down too many times over the years. I've been let down too many times over the years to fall and start drinking the Kool-Aid. We gonna get this guy. We gonna get, and you never get him. I don't even get involved like that no more. 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, I was optimistic as some of you were. I was fired up. I was ready to go. Hey, yeah, woo. I was ready. I was talking much trash. I got a mute button on my voice now. I just sit there and just, I am not going to let the Cowboys put any more whatever. I ain't going to call it stress because I got control of that. I'm not going to let them put that false hope into my system. I'm not doing it. So I depend on you guys to help me. I depend on you guys as my therapy session, whatever I do the podcast, to help me out, to help me out and to get it off my chest and all that kind of stuff. So you guys y'all guys have been therapeutic for me since August of last year, just by hanging with me and letting y'all be my venting boards and I'll be your venting boards, and we just vent it out and we get it all out together. All right. 3 o'clock tomorrow, Central Time. 3 o'clock Central on tomorrow. We're going to hang out. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about it and be through. Y'all got that? All right. I want to talk about one last thing for about 10 minutes. And I got to say this. So some of y'all going to leave me now, but it's okay. Some of y'all going to watch the replay. It's okay. Do you guys remember the gentleman's name that played at Buffalo? That had a black girlfriend, and he beat that woman. This just happened not long ago. Somebody throw the name up. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? I forgot his name. Y'all got it? Come on, help me here. See, the reason why some of y'all can't give it to me is because it ain't been talked about. I'm going to get it in a second. Y'all got it? No. I don't know who's still here. Nope. Y'all don't get it, huh? It's a white gentleman. It's a white gentleman. Chad Wheeler is his name. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Chad Wheeler had just in February. Chad Wheeler is a guy who played with I don't know who this is. Seattle. Chad Wheeler. Do y'all even know who that is? I mean, Chad Wheeler beat his girlfriend, and then he had blamed it on he's not stable in the head. It was mentioned by ESPN. It was mentioned by Fox. But it was only for a couple of days, and then it was erased. Nobody talk about Chad Wheeler. Some of y'all didn't even know who I was talking about then. Chad Wheeler beat up his girlfriend. Make no difference the color. The bottom line is a domestic issue, whether it was a white woman or a black woman, which in this case it was a black woman. Beat up real good. Why didn't the press go after him like they doing Deshaun Watson? That's all I got to ask y'all. And I'll leave it alone because, see, we'll be here the next 3 hours talking then, and we ain't going to do that. What Chad Wheeler, I'm talking about beat the woman. Beat her. Why? Some of y'all don't even know who Chad Willie is. Look, Google his name and look and for those who don't remember, because the media did an incredible job of mentioning the story, but got real quiet after that. I'm talking about it didn't even take a week. We ain't hear nothing else about it, period. But yeah, we hear about Deshaun Watson every single day. And the media is blowing it up. Now, some would say, well, Deshaun is a quarterback and he has a bigger name and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not saying, and before some of y'all get mad, I'm not saying Deshaun did not do anything. That is yet to be determined. It's yet to be determined. It has not been proven at all. It is yet to be determined. But yet, Deshaun has lost Nike endorsement. And he lost, I believe, the Ralph Lauren, his Ralph Lauren endorsement. Isn't it amazing, y'all, that we live in a country that people pick and choose when they want to reverse the standards? I mean, this is my podcast is a sports show. This is sports related. I thought that we supposed to live off the standard of innocent until proven guilty. But in this case, once you start taking people's money away, that means that you're guilty before being proven innocent. I just didn't think that we supposed to live like that. It's amazing to me the coverage that Deshaun has gotten ever since. Why? Well, I'll make it even further. Why all of a sudden we don't even talk about Robert Kraft? Let's just stick with Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft got in trouble for the same thing, supposedly. The owner of the New England Patriots, Robert Kraft, went to a massage parlor and, got with the little girls there, and whatever happened, and he had the tapes paid for and destroyed, and never made it to court, and it was just over and done with. And I know Robert Kraft got loan money. I know. But the media didn't go after Robert Kraft like they went after Deshaun Watson. It's the same situation. The girl said Robert Kraft, older gentleman. Say he did the same thing that they're accusing Deshaun of. You didn't hear nothing about that. They ain't go after Robert Kraft. They trying to destroy Deshaun. Huh? Y'all mighty quiet right now. I don't know who on here live would be or not, but I'm just saying. I'm just trying to see where's the standard. Yeah, Tony, I see. Y'all can't see what Tony's saying. Tony on Podbean is telling the truth. I ain't gonna repeat it because I got police. I got Podbean police that may be looking, but it is what it is. Hey, Pastor Gray, I see you, man. I'm disturbed by it that this didn't happen too long ago. Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, went to a massage parlor just like Deshaun Watson. He supposedly got involved with a couple of the women that worked there at the massage parlor, just like Deshaun Watson supposedly got involved with a couple of these young women here, supposedly. And Robert Kraft, we heard about it maybe about a good 2 to 3 days. Then the media dropped it. Next thing we hear, the tapes won't be admissible in the court for Robert Kraft's thing. The tapes have been destroyed, and it's a done deal. And nobody ain't said nothing about it. Nobody. But yet I see Deshaun Watson every single day over supposedly, I'm not saying he did or he didn't. I'm just saying supposedly, and Nike has taken his money. He lost his endorsement deal, and then Ralph Lauren comes back and they take his money from him. I'm amazed. I'm just amazed how you could be guilty before proven innocent off allegations. You losing millions of dollars off allegations. Yeah. I mean, I know the reason too, but I'm just amazed. We ain't got to go far back. I mean, we just go back to last year. This is the same thing Robert Kraft did. He went in for a massage. Deshaun went in for a massage. Young ladies were there. Young ladies were there with Deshaun. Well, nobody was in the room. But look, if you got to spend money on to try to take tapes away and destroy the tapes and working hard that the tapes don't get so make sure they're not seen in court. That tell me, y'all, some of y'all, I mean, we got common sense now. If you want it being hidden, that must mean it's something on the tape. It's got to be something on the tape. Exactly. I see you, Pastor Greer. Big Ben. I mean, yeah, all that. We don't hear nothing about Big Ben. That was if y'all remember about Big Ben years ago, that was about probably about a 3-4 day topic. Deshaun Watson been in the news every day. Women coming from everywhere. Women just coming everywhere. He did this to me. He did that. He did this to me. And I'm not saying he did not. I'm not. I'm just amazed at how the media is blasting Deshaun Watson. And then they put a mute button on themselves when it came to Robert Kraft. It's the same exact situation. It's the same place, massage parlor, same women. And then I'm amazed how some of y'all have made. Amazed how some of y'all done made the man guilty. Nobody don't know. We don't know. We don't know. If he did, he did. I mean, I'll be the first to say it. Hey, Doc, if you force yourself on these women in any type of fashion, you can't hardly speak to a woman now without getting accused of harassment. Now we know that. I mean, tell me what the harassment it was. I mean, I got some scenarios in my head. If that happened, he's wrong. I say that. I don't have it, but we don't know. And I'm just amazed how people are just, you guilty, Doc. Don't let them play. Don't let them play. I doubt Deshaun Watson will play football this year. Why? Because he's probably going to be on the commissioner's list. And once you get on that list, he got about, what's the count now? 20 plus women that have come out and said he did this to me. You can't have all 22 cases in a row. You got to have some time. So this thing going to go all season long. And I doubt they let him play. And wouldn't it be something if this man is found innocent? I mean, you done wasted a whole year of this man's life for some inaccurate thoughts. If that's the case. It's amazing to me, yo. It's amazing. It's amazing to me. It almost kind of reminds you, and I hate to go here, but I'm going since I'm here. I got to leave in a minute. I might as well go ahead and hit a home run since I'm here. It's amazing to me how people are trying to justify Derek Chauvin. Now, this ain't sports related. It's just off my heart. I mean, good Lord. I mean, it's amazing to me how I'm looking at some of my Facebook friends, and they trying to act like George Floyd is on trial. George Floyd not on trial, good people. Derek Chauvin is on trial. And all is justifying. And I see people talking about he had an oxygen variance and a blocked thing to get oxygen. It was not his knee. It wasn't his knee on his neck for over 9 minutes, or it was not. He was resist. Let me ask y'all this. Can y'all help me real quick? I'm about to go because I'm about to get in trouble. I'm about to go. If the man is resisting arrest, okay, George Floyd, like some folks like to say, how in the world is he resisting arrest and the man got his hand in his pocket? I mean, come on, y'all. Come on. If the man got his hand in his pocket, it ain't much resisting. I mean, come on now. You if he's that much out of the man had his hand in his pocket now. Y'all saw it. Where's the resistance? Okay, I'm done. I'm done because I'm about to get in trouble. I'm getting ready to get in trouble. Y'all, somebody help me. If there's a lot of resistance, didn't y'all see that man with his knee on his neck, with his hands in his pocket? Did that look like a fight to you? Does it look like there was some type of tension? Does it look like it was a real struggle? I ain't never seen a police officer handle a resisting arrest incident with his hands in his pocket, chilling. The man ain't breaking a sweat, and he resisted. Some of y'all saying he was resisting arrest. I saw it. How is he resisting arrest and the man got his hands in his pocket? It just don't fit. All right, I'm through. I see y'all tomorrow. Y'all, I see y'all tomorrow. Okay, 3 p.m. I promise you, I won't talk about George Floyd and Derek Chauvin. We'll keep it sports, but I may need to do an individual show that don't have nothing to do with sports. I'll put it on Podbean and let's talk about. Yeah, Tony. I'm glad somebody, Tony, they're not helping me on Facebook and YouTube. Nobody ain't saying nothing right now. You know, I'm not forcing them to. Tony, I appreciate you standing with your boy over here. Thank you so much. You know, it is what it is. All right. I check y'all guys out tomorrow, 3 p.m. I'm probably gonna do a show because see, common sense got to come into place some kind of way. I mean, so it got to come into place, you know, sooner or later. Like if your knee, yeah, hey Wendy, I see you. Look, if your knee is on somebody's neck for forget 9 minutes, 2 minutes, you gonna lose some air. Isn't that common sense? I mean, come on, it ain't gotta be 2 minutes. If you on somebody's neck for over 30 seconds, you're gonna start beginning to lose, you know, your airflow. And for people to insult this and try to justify and trying to act like the knee did not contribute to the death of George Floyd is beyond me. And I just hope the jury don't, you know, it's all on the jury. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. I mean, why are we having this trial over something that we saw? Everybody in the world saw it. There's no confusion about this thing. It's not. There's no wondering. There's no, you know, folks trying to get all and trying to justify stuff. I'm typical. I'm real skeptical of people like that. I am. I'm sorry. I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical of people like that. That whenever something happen like this, they try to find a way to justify it. The man dead. If he smoked 900 blunts, it's still no excuse for him being dead. If he had drunk up the country of Peru in alcohol, if alcohol was there, it still is no excuse for him dying. His character ain't got nothing to do with him dying and a man's knee on his neck. When you finish trying to flip this court case into the George Floyd character case, when you finish doing all that, the man did not have to die. And so why did he die? Because man had his hand in his pocket. And he stayed on that man's neck for 9 minutes. Some of y'all mad at the police chief. You don't supposed to sell out another police officer. I thought you supposed to tell the truth. The man was on the oath, right? Y'all know the deal, right? Yeah, look, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but help you God? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor. If you don't do that, that means you held with perjury, which means that you can go to jail. What y'all mad at? He told the truth. All they asked him was this a part of y'all training? What the man supposed to say? Yes, it was. No, it's not. Y'all mad at that? What you mad for? He told the truth. I said something here. I might as well keep going. I'm going to keep going. See, y'all don't like me today. I'm going to go ahead and tell the truth. It's just like y'all mad at Stacey Abrams. Why y'all mad at Stacey Abrams? Why? She lost the little Senate, the governor run. What y'all mad at? What y'all mad at Stacey Abrams from? Since y'all don't know the lady from Georgia, Google if you don't know. Stacey Abrams put out a massive campaign to make sure people got out and vote, particularly African Americans. Y'all mad at Stacey Abrams because she got everybody out the house and got them registered to vote, and they voted. That's the bottom line. Now y'all talk about the way she looked. Y'all talk about how heavy she is. Y'all talk about she's a problem. Why is she a problem? Because she got everybody to vote. That's why. That's why. She's a threat. Why? Because she can't vote for everybody. She just got them to come out and vote. She don't know who they voted for. She don't know. Just because they black don't mean that they all vote Democrat. There are plenty of black people that vote Republican. There were plenty of black people that voted for Donald Trump. Just because she got them out and vote, that don't mean nothing. Y'all mad at stuff because y'all want to keep things. Lord have mercy. Y'all want to keep things down. Y'all want to kill Deshaun Watson. Y'all want to kill Colin Kaepernick. Dr. King spoke up. He died. Malcolm X spoke up. He died. Got shot. Dr. King got shot. Colin Kaepernick spoke up. He lost his career. I mean, I'm just giving you the facts. These are the facts. I mean, I'm sorry. Stacey Abrams got people to get out and vote. Y'all mad at her now. Now you want to change the laws up because try to make it inconvenient for people to vote because Georgia came out and voted. I thought that's what everybody wanted. Want everybody to do. I thought everybody wanted people to vote. That's what I thought. Huh? Get out and vote. Go register. Mail in. Get in the poll. Go stand in the line. That's what they did. They did what you asked. What's the problem? Huh? What's the problem? What is the problem? Y'all asked people to go vote. They got out. They some registered for the first time. This is a move that needs to be applauded. They came out and voted, and now people are in boardroom meetings trying to figure out how can we stop this massive number to come in and vote again. For those that are here, I'm not going to be talking about this tomorrow at 3 p.m. I just about need to do just a show that's not sports related and talk about this is the kind of stuff that need to be, come on now. I don't get it. I get it. I've lived long enough. I get it. But I love the way people try to dress up things instead of just go ahead and just say what it is. Just say what it is. Look, stop trying to dress it up. If you got, if you got a problem, if you're racial, quit acting like you're not racist. You are what you are. That go for black people too. It go for black people too. Stop trying to dress it up. We need to change up the hey Coach Breedlove, I see you. We need to change up the laws because there's problems with the mail. There ain't no problem no mail-in vote. The CIA, the FBI, everybody else said wasn't nothing wrong. It was the most safest election ever. That's what they said. Donald Trump said it was this, and everybody followed and swerving down. It's rigged. Ain't nobody else said it's rigged with y'all. And here's the funny part. I'm gonna let y'all go because I've been on too long. Here goes the funny part, y'all. And I'll close with this. Here's the real funny part. The same people that are saying that who sided with President Trump saying it was rigged, especially our senators. Those were the same people that got voted in on this same election. Wait a minute. If the election is rigged for the presidential race, then it had to be rigged, of course, for the senator race. But my fault. They won their race, so they don't want no. No, it's just the presidential race that was messed up. My race was fine. What in the world? Come on now. When we all voted, we saw senators, we saw presidential race, we saw all that. So that means if you want to do a recount, they need to recount your race too, then, right? See what I'm saying? I need to talk about this on another show. Coach, I appreciate you popping in on me. I got to go. I done got in trouble, Coach. I done talked to everybody, George Floyd, Derek Chauvin, Ryan Wheeler, Deshaun Watson. Now I'm on Stacey Abrams. Now I'm back on the election and all that. And I promise myself I'm not going to get into the election because the election is over and it's irrelevant. Donald Trump is irrelevant. Ain't no sense me talking about him no more. I'm just amazed at how what done happened since then. Soon as Georgia turned blue, the people got into boardrooms and said, we can't let this happen again. No, sir. No, ma'am. We got to figure out a way to stop this onslaught of all these voters coming in here, and especially in Fulton County. And just in case y'all don't know what Fulton County is, that's Atlanta, GA, which is predominantly a black city. So they said, whoa, no. We got to figure out a way to stop this. We gonna shorten the hours up. We gonna say you cannot have no water in the line. We gonna say you can't do this in the line. We gonna shut down all this mail-in voting because y'all got smart on us. Y'all said y'all ain't gonna get in line, so y'all gonna do this mail-in voting. That's what y'all gonna do. Oh, and y'all got us on that with that early voting. So we need to figure out a way how we gonna make early voting real difficult. That's what we gonna do. We gonna get this governor to sign this off, and this is the way that is. We gonna try to make it happen. We gonna call this suppress the vote 2.0. And here the sad part about it is, and I'm gonna be through with it. Y'all check y'all timelines. Some of y'all Facebook friends completely agree with all these logic. I'm done. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. here at the Big Time Show podcast. Appreciate y'all hanging with me. Y'all mad at me, but y'all know I'm telling the truth. Some of y'all boiling right now. I'm not trying. I'm just telling the truth. Folks get mad at folk telling the truth. This is what's amazing to me. Folks get upset when people just tell the truth. They get called a troublemaker, and I guess some of y'all call me a troublemaker. I just told the truth. The man shouldn't have died. Derek Chauvin shouldn't have had his D on his neck with his hands in his pocket, and some of y'all lying talking about he resisting arrest. I ain't never seen an arresting officer with a guy talking about he's resisting arrest, and the way that you respond to that is by having your hands in your pocket. I ain't never seen it before. I'm sorry. This is the first time I ever seen it. Forgive me for having a little common sense. I'm sorry. I'm out of here. Y'all take it easy. I see y'all tomorrow. I see y'all tomorrow, all right? 3 p.m. Central Time. Get ready. You know what? I might come back tonight and just this ain't going to be sports related. I'm going to come back tonight probably and do this again. We're going to talk common sense talk. All right? See y'all. 3 p.m. tomorrow. Cowboy fans, come on, hang with me. All right, I see you. 3 p.m. Bye-bye. The Big Time Show. I ain't scared. Tony, I ain't scared, Tony. Tony, I know you with me. See, they can't. Tony, huh? Tony, let me go and crank this up here. Tony, I ain't scared. I'm not. I look, come on, hang with me tomorrow. We're gonna do it again. Ain't no sense being scared. All those that listen to this right now, y'all forgive me. Look, look, let me go and say this. If you don't like it, you got about another billion stations that you can listen to. But this is the Big Time Show. We're going to see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. All right. Hey, Tony, if you still there, can you just clap your hands for me? Just get that. There's some claps. You might well jam to the music a little bit here. Woo! There you go. This is the Big Time Show. We'll see you tomorrow. Tony, I might come back tonight. Turn them notifications on.